finna let the phone ring. Cause I got everything I need. While you was never there for me. I let the chopper sing. Fuck you, I'm finna let the phone ring. Cause I'm sure we gave you everything you need, but nothing in return. Cause my heart on my sleeve. You could've been there with me. Niggas rather hate on me. Hate yourself, how little help me. I said no, one time is fuck me. That's why this is lately I'm out of reach. I'm finna let the phone ring. 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 Cause I got everything I need. While you was never there for me. For you I let the chopper sing. Fuck you, I'm finna let the phone ring. I'm finna let the phone ring. I'm finna let the phone ring. I'm finna let the phone ring.
What?
You got a bit right here.
That's comedy. Yeah. Check. Check.
Yo. Yo. Turn it up a little bit. Which one?
Just speak. It'll let
Yo.
you. 2. I'm 3. Nappies.
Mike,
Yo. Check. 1 2.
Hello.
All right, cool.
Yo,
Perfect.
let's play
Is
some.
there a way to solo mine so I can hear it? I can't.
You can't hear it?
Mm-mm.
Wait, talk.
Mic check 1.
You're 4. Go ahead.
Hello. Mic check. Is this plugged in?
Yeah.
Mic check 1.
Oh, you can't hear your headphones?
No.
Oh, it's the headphone.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't even think it's plugged in. Yeah, it's right here. I'm not even plugged in.
I thought that was my phone. I was about to say. Who
Hello?
this calling me?
Why?
Hello.
Well, you didn't take some. Oh no, but I could go pick them up in the morning. You already
Yes. Yo.
Okay.
Mic check. Hold up.
Bad.
1, 2. Ooh, that's too close. That's way too. Hello.
Okay.
Yo.
All right. Bye.
Hello. Mic check 1. Yeah, I think that's cool.
Yeah, I think
I'm good.
We good. Yeah.
I'm good right here. Yeah, I'm straight.
Yo.
Let's get this.
Back with another one.
Let's get some tunes going while we roll up real quick. We already connected.
That one we did with Steve last night was crazy.
I didn't even download it on my phone.
I'm not saying that shit was insane. That was insane.
You good?
Yeah. We gon' before we get into this interview, we gonna get right. We gonna put some smoke in the air, play some new music. I got my loved ones in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Too fast. 50 on the dash, too fast. Okay, now what she said, I move too fast. Too fast. She done had her heart broke, so she play it safe. Bad bitch, she a boss with a pretty face.
We're in the Valley, California.
Nails just to give me face. She enjoying her real life and off in her face. If I leave my heart around, she gon' do the race. Every time she come around, it's the end of day. Lobster tails on her plate, she don't do the steak. Claim she vegan, but we beefing at her mama place. Okay, what's the motivate? Pleasure you with common grace until my demons run the place. So kick a can, I hold your hand to ice it, baby, just in case we gotta do some damage. These bitches got the crooked face. She can flip a switch and make a nigga flip a bitch. Still, I couldn't tell you cause she sealed it with a kiss. Sign sealed and deliver overseas with some drip. Lately, I've been falling for you when I think this shit a trip. Now we moving too fast. 250 on the dash, too fast. For me now, what's the setup, too fast.
Too fast. Cause love like like this. Don't let's stop with true love. We live on the motherfucking No Pressure Records Network with Trace Way right here. We got Nappy 2000 in the building. You know what I'm saying? We just started filming, sir. Yes, sir. Have a go. I'll hit you after, Brody.
Too fast.
Too fast. Marina Valley, California. You know, we just had to take this time to get right. We here with Nappy 2000. And we know, if you know how he smoked. This nigga got muffler lungs.
I mean, it's only right.
It's only right.
It's only right. It's only right.
Marina Valley, California. Zahi, stand up. The movie, you know the scene don't last. Too fast. Ladies and gentlemen, this is some new music right here. Me and Trey got a new EP dropping.
You see, I've never been to heaven.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You see,
Marina Valley, California.
been to heaven.
You feel me? Welcome back, everybody, to the motherfucking MCDUFF show. Live on the No Pressure Records Network. Let me turn this music down. And we back for another special episode, another special interview. But before we get into it, y'all already know the drill. Go ahead and click that link and subscribe. Stay up to date with everything, no pressure. You know what I'm saying? We got the MCDUFF show. We got It's All on the Table with Trey Sway. We got the sports podcast with Black Lefty. You know, so we got a lot of different stuff dropping. We got new merch always available. And, you know, we got another drop coming with that. New music always. So, you know, shows and everything. Stay up to date right here on the YouTube channel and the Instagram. You feel me? That's right down here. So you guys go ahead and follow that. And yeah, we have a special one. Moreno Valley, California, you know, and let me give this gentleman his flowers, because without him, I wouldn't have done any of this here. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the pioneers of this podcasting, interview, radio, everything under the umbrella, you know, with broadcasting, music, hip-hop head. Don't get it fucked up. Been out here in the hip-hop community doing a lot, giving back, you know what I'm saying? So today you get your flowers. We got Nappy 2000 on the motherfucking podcast, everybody.
Wow.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, man.
Yeah, you already know, man. Thank you. And you know what? I got to say this, you know, because this is your second time back with your first episode, right?
Yeah.
The first one, you were like my third interview I ever did back in like 2021 when I started this.
Yeah.
And I fumbled it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did it. I was barely learning the soundboard.
Right.
Every episode was like 50-50.
Yeah. Hit or miss type shit.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, just from then to now, there's been a lot of growth. So I appreciate you coming through again.
Of course.
To run it back officially. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I love the way it looks, bro. The NPR network.
Yeah.
Yo, you're doing good.
Hey, just
Thank
like I
you,
was
bro.
telling
Definitely doing good.
just like I was telling you earlier when we were having that conversation, I just see the progression of this. It's just beautiful, you know.
Yeah.
We started like on some just, 50-50, let's try it out. And it was beautiful, like, because people were still like gravitating towards it. So to see the progression to it now, it's just, it's beautiful. And,
Yeah.
Blessings for that.
Yeah, you guys are taking initiative.
Most dev.
Absolutely, bro.
I
And
appreciate that.
it's watching you do your thing throughout the years. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been around for a minute, and I want to get into your backstory. But just me being a fan of everything in the IE,
Yeah.
whether it's music and being an artist from the IE, we're all tapped into the same people. We just seen each other at the Common Ground 14th year anniversary. Shout out to
Exactly.
Noah James and Lisa J, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got a round of applause for that. Shout out to 14 years
Sir.
on the ground at the
14 years.
And you've been around that. You've been around this whole time.
Yeah.
You feel me? Doing your thing. You've been in the scene, and just where you started. Let's start right there.
Yeah.
For the people who've seen you around at all these events and see you around, like, some people might not actually know how you got started and
Right.
how you led up to here. So let's kind of start at the beginning and like how you got into the IE radio and the Kush Factory and the Bonk Talk and
Oh.
all the stuff you got a lot on your plate. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But let's start somewhere at the top or wherever you want to start and go. Let's start
Right.
right there.
Okay, so I got into the scene out here in the Inland Empire probably when I was 17, 18 years old. I came literally right out of high school and just started doing music straight
Word.
up because in high school I was chopping and screwing music, dropping stuff on SoundCloud.
Okay.
So I already had a following on that, but I was just
Word.
young, just messing around. DJ Screw was one of my favorite DJs
Yeah.
coming up. You know what I mean?
That's
36
dope.
Mafia is one of my favorite groups.
Mhm.
So it always inspired me to be a part of music or to do something like that. Shouts out to my pops. He's the first one to introduce me to any type of music like that. Cause
Word. So your pops put you on.
yeah, he toured with. If you ever heard of George Benson, he toured with
Okay.
George Benson for like 15 years.
Word.
Yeah, worldwide. So I got to like be around music at a young age. So it was always a inspiration to to see different things like that.
Yeah.
And to see someone like that do something that they love. So it always encouraged me to do something that I
Absolutely.
love as well.
Absolutely. That's dope.
But
That's so you come from a music background.
yeah.
That's sick.
That's in my blood, most definitely. But straight out of high school, 17, 18,
Chopping and screwing
yeah,
shit.
chopping and screwing music, and then I was DJing parties around in the area, having fun with the homies.
What city are you from?
I'm from Riverside,
Yeah, okay.
but my second home is North Carolina.
Okay.
North Carolina,
That's what's
yeah,
up.
yeah, the East Coast. So I got family in North Carolina, the DMV, and New York,
Okay.
specifically like Brooklyn, Flatbush, that area.
Okay.
So my people are all on the East Coast. We're like the only ones on the West.
Okay.
But,
Yeah.
I'm West
Gotta
Coast
hold
through
it
and through
down.
though. Yeah,
Yeah.
West Coast through and
Yeah,
through.
talk,
Yeah,
talk,
yeah.
talk.
Don't get it fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
But yeah, 17, 18, started doing that, and I started doing music with my sister Matisse. Shouts out
Okay.
Matisse
Shout out
Marie.
Matisse
Yeah,
Marie for
yeah.
sure.
Me and her were doing a lot of different music, not only just in this area. I was doing music in the Arizona area. We were doing music in Oakland. We were doing music
Word.
in Texas. We were doing South by Southwest in like 2017,
Yeah, going crazy.
2018. So I was really young doing a lot of these different things. Just DJing for different individuals, just understanding, the music world and knowing what you have to do.
Yeah.
So early on, we were doing music outside of the
Okay.
Inland Empire. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? If you're not getting booked in a certain area at one point,
You will
you
get
know
booked somewhere else.
you will get booked somewhere else. So people, if you're dope, you're dope.
Yeah.
So it was just cool just to take my music and to take the DJing, elsewhere and learning that the world is just bigger than where we come from.
Exactly. And being someone from the Inland Empire, I feel like a lot of people you can get complacent out here. You can get discouraged out here, but you have to realize that, you are talented. Just because you're from out here doesn't mean you're not talented.
Yeah,
And you
yeah,
will, like you said, you'll get booked to other places. Like you could
yeah,
go for it ain't nothing to go to Arizona real quick for a couple gigs,
yeah,
and
yeah.
to be popping out there. Ain't nothing to be popping in Vegas, you know what I'm saying? And
hmm
still while you're building here, you know what I'm saying? So that's
hmm
dope. So you're already in the game. You're already in the game, maneuvering around,
Yeah.
and are you touring and doing things like that?
Yeah, so when I was in college, I went to the Art Institute
Mm-hmm.
back in like 2017, 2018, around that time.
Okay.
One of my first tours I ever did was the Smokers Club tour.
Oh,
So
dope.
I got to do
What?
this. Yeah, I got to do the Smokers Club tour when I was younger. Around that time, when I was probably like, bro, 21 or 22.
Mm-hmm.
21 or 22. It was Cameron's comeback tour.
Word. That's
Actually,
lit.
yeah. So I got to do a couple of shows. Shouts out to Dante Lee. I was his DJ at the time,
Okay.
and we did shows in Portland, Oregon. We did a show in Scottsdale, Arizona. But
Fire.
but the show had Cameron on it, had Smoke Dizza on it, G Herbo, Nick Caution, and the Underachievers.
That's sick.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that was one of my first tours. I
Was on that one?
no. Wiz was not on that one, but he probably he
They
did
had
an
a lot of
appearance.
smokers.
He did an appearance at the at the LA stop.
Okay,
At
okay.
the LA stop, yeah, yeah. That's where I figured out about Larry June did a stop at the LA. A lot of people went to the LA stop to do
Mm-hmm.
a lot of different stuff, but that was one of the first tours I did, and I just got to experience, what a tour actually is. It's not really always the most glamorous thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, you're gonna get on the tour bus or something like that, blah blah blah. So,
Yeah.
sometimes you ain't got no money.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't got this. Sometimes you don't got that. Sometimes you're just so young going into something. You just go into
there.
it. You're
You're
just
just-
there. Just to experience it, just to figure it out. Just to get your feet wet. But that was one of the first tours that I ever got the opportunity of doing, was a Smokers Club tour.
And you know what, bro? That's so fire because I'm learning this about you right now as well. I knew you did something from the first episode we did. I know you talked about you were, you were producing and stuff, but I didn't know this. Like, you did your damn thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, like, you're on tour. What was the artist's name again? You were touring with
Dante Lee at the
Dante
time.
Lee.
Yeah, I was
So
DJing for him at the time.
okay.
Yeah.
Is it you still got a relationship with him?
We're not connected no more.
Yeah.
But shouts out to him.
Yeah, shouts out
Yeah.
to him. Yeah,
It's all love.
Yeah, no, that's dope. And so,
Facts.
and that's around 2017. So, when did you start getting into like the IE radio?
Okay, so when I was doing IE radio,
And I hope I'm not jumping around too much.
I mean, no. I mean, there's a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
We're good. We gonna fit it. We're gonna make it all come together. We're gonna make it all come together. So I was doing shows at the Vibe.
Shout out to the Vibe.
I was at the Vibe. I got to experience the Vibe. I got to shouts out to that experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not many people got to experience the Vibe. But it really was what the name was.
Yeah.
And you got to experience a lot of different
Legendary.
artists coming through. Yeah. So I was doing that a lot, and by doing that, I got to meet different individuals, within the community that were doing different things like that. And I got to meet this dude named MC Life.
Okay.
Shouts out to MC
Shouts to
Life.
MC Life.
That's my
Yeah.
that's my guy. That's my guy. So when I first met him, me and him smoke bongs, you know what I mean? So that's kind of like, that was our connection. When I seen him backstage somewhere, I had a bong, he had a bong. I was like, you take your bong everywhere, I do too, type shit. So after that, he was like, bro, come to come to this weed sesh that I got going on, blah, blah, blah. And, excuse me, not blah, blah, blah. Come to this weed sesh, come check it out. It should be a good thing for you.
Yeah.
And this was like when the weed sessions in the areas first started popping off. So, shouts out to Audio King. Shouts out to DJ Great Dane. Me, him, and Audio King, we would always just do different days for the weed sesh out here. It was called the music sesh. I did stuff with the taco sesh.
Oh, yeah.
But for a while, it was a lot going on for that. But in the weed community. So I was DJing through that, and I got to meet different artists through that. I got to meet different companies. And through that, IE Radio got created.
Okay. And that's like all pre-COVID, the taco session.
Oh, yeah.
I felt like,
Very much
2017, 2018.
Yeah.
That shit was popping. Because, a lot of rappers performed at the taco sesh.
Oh,
I performed
bro.
at the taco sesh way back.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us did, you know what I'm saying? So that's dope that, you were coming up and you were DJing throughout all that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then the people you're naming that you're tapped in with, it's like, bro, as I'm learning about you, I did a rap battle 2 years ago,
Okay.
and you were judging it.
Oh,
You
man.
remember that?
I fucking hate judging rap battles, bro. I told Noam, I was like, this is my first and last one. Fuck you. I ain't doing this no more, bro. Hell no.
That shit,
Fuck
that shit was dope.
Yeah.
'Cause, I didn't know anybody when
Yeah.
I did it,
Yeah,
and I remember you were the only familiar face
Right.
at the time that I knew there.
Yeah.
And so it makes sense why you were there.
Yeah.
To judge, because you've been doing this shit for a while, bro, and
Yeah.
so I'm glad people are getting to know that. And once again, we're giving you your flowers on a motherfucking McDuff show.
Thank
feel
you.
me?
Thank you.
Facts.
Oh, okay, so you doing all that and DJing, you got the taco sets, you've been on tour, you're doing your thing, producing and everything. And so are you still chopping and screwing and shit at this time too, or?
No, that was kind of like I feel like that was a phase.
Yeah.
That was a phase. I always tell someone if SoundCloud was giving out plaques, I would have had a plaque.
Yeah.
'Cause one of my songs would have like 500,000 views.
No way.
Yeah. No, most definitely. Like I was really dropping shit. in high school. This was like when I was like 14, 15, 16, bro. I was really dropping shit. Like shouts out to like Grim Doza and different underground producers like that. I was doing stuff with them, you know what I mean? I got a whole Chop and Screw tape with Concept Jackson, if you know who Concept Jackson is. Like I got like this is when I was younger though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
like
And
high school, dude.
I was just I had like no I was just like I'm just having fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like these are like people I like to do, like I like their music, so I'm just gonna do music with them. But I was just a kid,
Yeah.
just making music, so I didn't really give a fuck about what the plays were. They were booming, but I didn't really give a fuck about that. I was just having fun at that age. So nah, I'm not chopping and screwing though. I could though.
Yeah, you still got it. You
Oh
still
yeah,
got it.
I for sure could.
Yeah.
That's easy. That's easy money. Oh yeah, that's most definitely in the bag. Yeah, that's in the arsenal. That shit ain't never leaving.
And so now after doing that, you said that got you into the IE radio.
IE Radio was created
Some
in
legendary shit, bro.
Thank you, in 2017 at the Carousel Mall.
Word.
That was where it first was at,
Word.
in the Carousel Mall, bro.
RP the Carousel Mall.
Yeah, RP the Carousel. It was a time capsule, bro. It literally looked like a 1990 mall. It looked like it closed and they never did
Yeah.
anything with it. It was really interesting, but
I actually just seen a documentary. It was like abandoned malls in America. It's a whole thing. And it's fascinating because these people walk through these malls and they're just left
yeah,
for 20, 30, 40 years.
it looked the same.
And it was the same mannequin they just left it one day and they closed it down and they did the Carousel Mall, and so they're walking through it, and I remember as a kid going there, so it felt kind of like creepy almost that they're
a little
walking
weird.
through it and it's abandoned and it's like like trees and shit growing inside of
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
all over the walls and all that, so that's crazy.
Yeah, it started there. So it started there in 2017. We interviewed so many different people, bro. Like, I got to interview Orlando Brown. Shouts out to Orlando Brown. Shouts to that black man. I don't care what nobody says. Shouts out to him. Get better. I don't care. It's all good. So Orlando Brown. We got to do that. We got to interview Little B. We got to we got to interview Little B. We got to play Conway Machine's music on the air, you know what I'm saying? But most importantly though, we got to highlight artists from the area, you know what I'm saying? We got to play their music on the radio waves.
Right.
We had people's families calling in being like, yo, I'm proud of you. I get to hear you on the radio. Like, I'm in my car and I hear your music, blah, blah, blah. Like, it was a really big deal for a lot of people.
Bro, I don't know if you probably don't remember because we didn't know each other at the time. Where you guys were having people call in or something online or call in and you were taking songs and you were playing them.
Right.
And I was in a group, Native Keys, back in the day. This is probably like 20. This is a minute ago.
Okay.
And you guys played this song, and I remember we were spazzing. You feel me? Because we heard this song on
Cool.
IE, and it was like, damn, bro. That was like one of the IE radio was like one of those things where it was like the vibe. Like once you get to the vibe, you doing something in the city. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta perform. So I remember you played our song, and that's dope. And I always remember that. And that was like years later. We're tapped in.
Yeah.
So you have no idea like that was me back in the day, but that was dope, bro.
We played a lot of music. Thank you though, bro. But no, that was like important though. Like that was the point. Like that area didn't have anything like that. So just the opportunity to just that you having that experience to be like, yo, our music is being played on there. It was important because it was motivation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But shouts out to MC Life. He gave it. He literally blessed me with the whole thing.
Word.
Yeah, at the end, like in 2018. So it was me running it for about 3 years. About 3 years. Yeah. So shouts out to Heavy, the homie who was on there. Shouts out to China who was on there. Shouts out to Sean John Jack who was on there. Shouts out to everybody. Oh, shouts out to Norby. Shouts out to Drea. There was a lot of people who who were involved that I had an opportunity to bring along with that journey. So it lasted until around COVID.
Yeah.
And then we all transitioned into different things. And then when COVID hit, that's when that's when Bong Talk was created.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
a whole another thing.
That's
you
a
know?
whole nother story.
Did you like? How was it transitioning from the IE radio, and then smack dab COVID hits us out of nowhere?
It wasn't hard because during COVID I was still doing interviews on IE radio.
And if anything, because of the pandemic, everybody was tuned in.
Everybody was tuned in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody.
it wasn't hard to get people on the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So during that time, we were doing like call-ins. People were doing interviews like that. But then after a while, I was like, bro, just come through. Like,
Yeah.
we're not gonna get sick.
Yeah.
We're straight. So, you know what I'm saying? So during the COVID, we were still doing interviews. But yeah, I started Bong Talk on this page called Herb. HERB. You can look it up. It has like 1 million followers. I know the CEO of that company actually.
Okay.
He founded me when I was DJing for this event. This dude named DJ Funky. He's like one of the dudes who helps with this DJ collective called Coalition DJs
Okay.
out in Atlanta.
Word.
And I was DJing for his weed release,
Okay.
Funky OG. And he saw me DJing there. He was like, yo, bro, that was one of the dopest sets I've ever seen. I'm going to post you on my page when I get home. I'm like, all right, like,
Yeah.
for sure. Like, post me on my page. Like, that's cool. And then when he posted me on there, I was like, oh, wait, what the fuck is...
subscribers?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then after a while, he was like, bro, come through. I want to, I want to talk with you, figure out some things we can do. And, after that, bro, we just became very cool, and he helped me out with a lot of different things. He's from Canada. It's based out in Canada. I was doing visual content on that page for about 2-3 years before I was even doing before I was even doing Bong Talk on there.
Oh,
So I was already doing stuff with like Papa and Barkley or whatever type of weed company that was involved with Herb. I would do visual content for them, post it on there. I would be DJing like on mountains and shit, and you know what I mean, just giving people like that type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? So I was doing that, during that time as well, like 2018, 2019. I was doing a lot of those visual content, for them. So and to bro, I was doing a lot of different weed things.
Yeah.
Rove, creative directing for Too Short's joint company.
I remember seeing that. I remember seeing you.
Yeah, he had this thing called What's My Favorite Joint, so I was one of the creative directors for like Too Short for that.
Word.
I got to do stuff with Rove, the pins.
Yeah, that's sick. What the fuck?
The weed industry can go on. So I got into that through Herb though, and I got involved with those type of people. So
Word.
yeah. Shouts out to the homie Matt.
Yeah.
And, Herb for helping me catapult to even get my foot
Shout out to
into the cannabis world. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, because now you have Bong Talk.
Yeah.
Right? And so getting in. So you weren't creating. So did you have Bong Talk before you were getting? You were already doing that?
No.
Or no? You were just creating the other content. You were saying.
Yeah.
So what Bong Talk started during COVID?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
My 3-year anniversary just passed.
Oh, word.
July 17th, 2020, I made it.
Yeah.
July 17th, 2020, I
That's
made
what I'm
that
talking
show. But it was always in my mind. Me and the homies were like, yo, bro, like, you should just make a show called Bong Talk one of these days. But that was like a long time ago. And we were just joking about it. So it just kind of came to life. He was like, yo, because I had this show real quick during COVID called 2000 Sessions.
I remember seeing those.
Yeah, it was just something I made really quick.
Yeah.
And it was on IG. And I interviewed Matt, the CEO of Herb. And he was like, "Oh, bro, like that was a dope interview. You want to do interviews on the page?" I'm like, sure." I'm like, yeah. I'm like, why not? Why not? He's like, you got a name? I was like, I do have a name for it, Bong Talk. So we made Bong Talk. You know what I mean? We made it pretty dope. The Bong Talk letters is like
fire.
it's the Living Single logo.
Oh, word.
But it's the Bong Talk.
Yeah.
It's the same letters, but it's the Living Single.
If
you look at that as the same lettering like that, shouts out to Living Single. I love that show.
Yeah,
shouts out
that's
to all
it.
that. Yeah. So that was created through that. Shouts out to Robbie Noir. He's one of the people who helped make a lot of like my graphics early
Okay.
on. So yeah, bro, that was created. I've had like different celebrities on there. Like I've had Black China on there. I've had
Yep.
WWE wrestlers on there.
Yep.
Godfather. I've had NFL players on there.
Yep.
Ricky Williams, Black C from RBL Posse, Pop Brothers at Law.
Yep.
I mean,
That was a crazy one.
I
You've had your fair share of rappers, obviously.
yeah, just a lot of
You
just
know, everybody.
individuals.
Yeah, just a whole lot of.
Yeah.
You know, you had Lou Ratchet on there. We were talking about that before.
That's my sit down.
So that's your shit. So
The ones I'm talking about is my IG one.
so the Bong Talk. That was what I was watching during COVID.
That was the IG
Yeah,
series.
that was the IG series.
That was the IG
Okay,
series.
Okay.
And then I transitioned into the sit down series.
Which what you're doing now?
Is what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
So I had like 30 episodes on like the IG live series, and I'm about
Okay.
to like hit my 30 on here. So in total,
Yeah.
I got about like 50 to 60 episodes of
Okay.
Bong Talk, in the past 3 years, just
Yeah.
doing that. But they're just strategically placed
Mhm.
throughout. But yeah, the IG live series, I had all those different people, and then from there, I was like, I want to transition this into like a real life thing.
Mhm.
So all the people that I'm partnered with, all the sponsors of the show, we all came together, and we all partnered, and they helped me out. Giving me gifts,
Yeah.
for the artists and different stuff like that. But I started the show in downtown LA though.
Okay.
Before I even got to Kush Factory.
Okay. Bet.
Yeah.
And so when did you end up at Kush Factory? How did that happen? Because that setup and everything where you're at now is fire.
Thank you. Well, shouts out to Tony. So my homie Tony Hosbin, he's from like the Dominican Republic.
Okay.
I met him through my OG Chris the Glove.
Yeah.
I was at that spot for like a year.
Okay.
Yeah, just solidly. It was off of like Six and Mateo. It's like in the Fashion District or whatever. So I was over there for a while just doing that. And through that I was interviewing different people through Taylor Gang.
Okay.
So like different people would ask me to interview different artists from that collective or whatever. And Ricky P was on my show.
Okay.
I interviewed a couple times, and
Yeah.
I would go to the studio, the Kush Factory, just literally just pull up on bro, and we would just smoke, out that fucking stunning glass gravity bong or whatever, just chilling. And one day I was like, bro, like, what do you think about me, doing, the show at the Kush Factory? What do you think? He was like, oh yeah, bro, like, why not?
Mhm.
It was that simple. I came, we had a meeting,
Why not?
smoked over some shit, and then
Mhm.
he was like, yeah, why not? You can do it here. So I've been at the Kush Factory now for almost a year,
Okay.
and I just been doing that solidly.
Going
Just
crazy.
thank you.
Yeah.
Just doing that, like you said, I guess the Lou Ratchet one's popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that one's popular.
That's just somebody who you don't think like to interview him. He's such like an underrated guy.
Right.
So it was like special to see him on there. I was
Mhm.
like, that's dope. Because, he's not talked
Mhm.
about as much as I think he should. I think he's top 5 with the comedians online.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you having him on there was dope. And, I'm a fan of your work because, me getting into this, I've been paying attention to your journey and how you go about certain things. So definitely from your page and what you've done, like, I've taken my notes and you feel me? I've, modeled how I post shit and how I go about some of my things just based off of how you doing, especially because there's very few of us out here that, do the podcasting, I would say,
Mhm.
and this kind of content.
Yeah.
Now there is people out here doing it, but like, who are some of the other people like you fuck with out here that are doing this kind of thing? Are you tapped in with anybody else?
That I work with personally?
Yeah.
No, I'm like I'm
It's just
I always joke, bro. I'll be in the bat cave for real.
Yeah.
I really be in the bat cave just creating, bro. On my own tip, really.
Mhm.
I one thing I am proud of. I got to create my own universe. You know what I mean? Create my own world.
Yeah.
So by doing that, I got to create like my own lane.
Mhm.
So by creating my own lane, I never really did, but I don't really focus on really anything else.
Yeah,
I
you
just
gotta conform to like anything else. 'Cause, you could get in your zone, basically.
Yeah. No, I can't conform. That's
Exactly.
never really been in my yeah, I can't do
Yeah.
that shit. I
Feel
can't
me?
do that. So I really just be on my my Bruce Wayne shit, just be on the
Yeah.
back cave, just bro, just journaling tough, you know,
Yeah.
and architecting, you know, what I want, where I want to be, you know, smelling it, you know what I mean, seeing it, just understanding where I want, what I want and where I want to be. So
Yeah.
it's just a consistent thing that I do. But no, I know different individuals that do it. I know Big C. I know he has a podcast
Yeah.
that he does. I know you have a podcast
Yeah.
that you do.
Yeah.
But specifically out here, bro, I don't really know.
And you know,
Yeah.
and I feel like that's why it's so important, like what you guys do. Like, yeah, Big C, like definitely he has
Mhm.
his podcast. I've watched a lot of his content as well. You feel me? And a lot of the UTB content, a lot, you know, and just overall, I feel like we need more of it. And I feel
Yeah.
like, you know, us doing this and you staying down for so long, and you guys like inspire me, and you know, I hope to inspire somebody else to do it. Because you know, although I'm an artist, you know, doing this is like definitely like a way for me to be creative outside of music. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, you
Mhm.
know, we were saying off camera, it gets a little, you know, I guess redundant when you're just music video, music video, music
Yeah.
video, music video, new album. You know what I'm saying all the
Right.
time.
Right.
So
Right.
it just gives people more content, and then you get the chance to like you said, you know, to get to know some artists that you never would have really linked up with. Let me fire my shit up too. Man.
Nigga smoking. Mike
Shout
tripping.
out Black Lefty Array the house.
Yeah. What the fuck going on,
I
man?
told you this nigga got muffler lungs. Nigga got that bong.
Mike is.
Now on the first episode, I'm glad we're able to
Yeah.
like really double back and like get to sit down and have another conversation, because that first one, you know, if we got faded, I remember by the by the end of that shit, I was trying to hang with this nigga. I'm not.
Yeah. No.
I'm not gonna try to do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You have nothing to prove.
I have nothing to
You
prove,
have
bro. This
you are
is
good, bro.
advice for anybody else coming to
Don't do it.
sit down on the interview. Don't do it,
Don't do it.
because he will show you out.
Smoking.
I mean, do you wanna? Does anyone wanna do you wanna partake?
Me personally, I don't hit bongs no more just because, like, you feel me? I just don't like
I'm gonna hit that shit,
man,
cause
it's just not my thing. It's never been like my thing. I don't know what it
you
is.
know, but
Like, and I can hit some balls like I used to do in the back in the day and
you
shit,
looking
but
mad
like,
scary,
not my
son.
thing.
You looking mad scary on camera right now, son.
Not my thing. I hit it for the culture though. For the culture though. You feel me? You feel me? For the culture.
All right.
One time.
All right. It's not gonna be a lot. It's
No,
not
no,
gonna
no,
be a
no.
lot.
Facts.
And the ash catcher that I have, it makes it smooth. I try to tell people like, bro, you don't. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
You'll be good.
I'm trying to rip that motherfucker.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. You'll
rip
be
that
good.
motherfucker. What you mean?
No, you'll be
here.
good.
We tapped in
It's
when
regular, but it's just
Mhm.
like it's not my preference. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, you good, bro. Yeah, bongs is a yeah, bro. This is like a special thing.
Yeah.
You don't really see many people hit bongs anymore. It's kind of like a lost art
niggas is
almost.
loose leafed out.
Exactly. And like
Tobaccoed out for real. Like
Yeah.
that's-
I would own one, like if I had like, you know what I'm saying, just like a in-house just bong, or you know, I sit on the table or whatever. But you know,
yeah.
I'm not like focused on having a bong. You know, like I feel like now, like this is your staple. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
when people see you, they're like, "Oh, where's the bong?" You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
Ray got on my head at the photo shoot. She was like, "Where your bong at?"
exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, "It's in the car." Like, I'm not about to take that shit to the river. Like that shit. I'm like,
That's crazy.
So while we smoke up, we have another segment we like to get into with some of the artists. It's called No Pressure Roulette. And we just gonna throw out some artist names, you feel me? Since you know we not drinking, you smacking the bong right now. We just gonna play while we smoke. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Why
And
not? Dang.
and you know Trey already knows what the deal is, so I'm gonna throw out an artist like I'm gonna say Jay Dilla or Primo, DJ Premier, right?
Mm.
And if you can't choose, you gotta rip the bong. You know,
I have to.
or if you could choose, you just pick whoever, and then why.
Okay. Then why? I have to explain why.
Yeah, explain why you would pick them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Damn. I got you. Okay. Oh, you're asking me that question now.
We can start with that one.
Oh, that's the question.
Yeah, we can start with that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's easy, bro. Jay Dilla.
Okay, word.
That's easy.
Yeah.
That's
Talk
easy.
about it.
Why? I mean, have you heard the way Jay Dilla's snare hits on a beat?
Yeah.
I don't know what he did to conform with that. I don't know what he did. I don't know what filter he put on that snare. But anytime you just hear it on like an Elzai track or something on Slum Village or even just Jay Dilla him rapping on his own beats, it's just different. I just think it's different when a producer actually raps on his own music.
Yeah.
It's just a little different. You know what I'm saying? And bro, I mean, bro was rapping when he had cancer too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He was in a wheelchair doing this
Yeah.
thing as
Legendary
well.
shit.
Very legendary. He was doing that in L.A. as well. So Jay Dilla,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
easily.
I got one for you. Styles P or Smoke Dizza.
Styles P.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Styles P. Styles P. Off the rip. I'm a Locks fan.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yep.
That's easy. And then I'm a Currency fan. And I think if you pay attention to a lot of Currency projects, Styles P is gonna be on one of those projects more than likely.
Yeah.
Styles P is he's just too smooth. And two,
Yeah.
Styles P is the one who actually helped me with my health journey with vitamins.
Wow, that's
Word.
cool.
Yeah.
He's been like on a big journey with that. Like so.
Yeah.
I know.
yeah.
I've been watching like his posts on
Mhm.
Instagram. He goes up. Like he definitely is a big advocate in the community. You know.
Yeah, he is. He put me on black seed
dope.
oil. He put me on dandelion root. He put me on I mean, bro, the list goes on.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Styles P. I found it on the Verses. He had this thing called. He had a shirt that said Little Pharma, and I looked up where it was, and it took me to his vitamin store. And then from that point on, I started my vitamin journey like 2 years ago.
Okay.
Word.
So shouts out to
Word,
Styles
that's
P.
dope.
So it's
Yeah,
deeper
shouts
than
out.
music. Shouts out to Styles P.
Oh shit. You got another one?
Yeah, we go keep going. My bad, Lefty. Lefty already double checked the camera for it. Nigga, like, hey, Lefty,
Yo.
he already on it. The homies already know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Black Lefty. Okay, let's Timberland or Pharrell.
I feel like I know who you gonna go with.
Oh, bro.
If you don't want to go with anybody, you can hit that ball.
I gotta have to hit the bong on that one. I don't want to. I don't want to disrespect. That's crazy.
That's it. But why? What are some of the things that you're thinking about?
I'm just thinking about every artist that they've worked with.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, bro, I don't know who to choose. I really don't know who to choose. I mean, you can. I mean, bro, you got Magoo. I mean, you got Missy Elliott.
Justin Timberlake.
You got.
I thought you was gonna say Timbo, like on everything.
I was
Honestly,
close,
like-
but Pharrell though, bro,
Pharrell's
like
cold. He's cold.
he's
You have to
I mean,
respect
he's a
him.
genius.
Exactly.
He's a genius. He told Tyler the Creator what he said. You like making house music? He was like,
Yeah.
you mean like the genre? He's like, no, music that gets you a house.
House, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with Pharrell. I'm like, he's on some different shit.
Comedy.
But nah, I gotta hit the bong on that one.
Yeah.
They're both very dope. I can't. I don't know. That's a
crazy.
hard one. That's a hard one. Who you got? Who do y'all choose?
Man, on that one,
You may have to take a shot if y'all can't choose neither.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
I might have to.
I'm
I
gonna
might
take a
have
shot.
to.
Can't choose either, huh?
I can't.
I can't
honestly.
choose, bro. Cause like
I respect it. Like, you know,
Timberland's like, come on, bro. Like Timberland.
anybody that
But
really
then it's like Pharrell. Anything Pharrell does, like, come on. I grew up like
it's
Pharrell and
just
Kanye is who I was trying to dress like.
It's-
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
too legendary of a palette, like for both.
It's
If you
very
think about it,
legendary.
like
It's hard. It's hard. I can't choose.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah, because there's fashion as well with Pharrell. There's
Mhm.
fashion, and there's the grills. There's a whole thing. There's a whole thing.
Alchemist or DJ Muggs.
The Alchemist. The Alchemist. The Alchemist. The Alchemist.
Okay.
Just again, bro, it's just like Jay Dilla. I mean, bro, he engineers,
Mhm.
he raps, and he goes with the times.
Yeah.
He goes with the times. He's like a chameleon. He
Yeah.
can literally form with whatever artist he's working with. I learned that from just that Larry June project.
Yeah.
I was like, oh wow. I was like, you really did a whole project with June.
And it sounds amazing.
It sounds amazing.
And then he switches gears right away to a Conway album.
Yep.
And then switch to a Bodie James album. And then do a Rock Marciano. I'm like, nigga. And then do a Freddie Gibbs cut.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly.
And then drop his old shit in between with all the homies on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I
This is
think
the coldest.
He is.
like right now he's one of those guys right now.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Even like, you know, on the Kendrick album, on the Kendrick's last album, the what's that cut he did?
I didn't even know
he's
he was
going-
on that, bro.
What the cut he did with the female? I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. Where he's going back, fuck you, bitch, fuck you, bitch. Oh yeah, we
He
all
did that
we all
song?
cried. That's
he
a
did that
Alchemist.
song.
For real?
It's Alchemist
Yeah.
beat.
See,
Yeah.
bro, I didn't even know.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
There's
so,
a bunch of stuff that he does very low key that he
And
does
you would
not
never
talk
even
about.
know that.
Unless you Wikipedia it.
Legendary.
You know what I'm
for
saying?
real, like,
But you can automatically hear kind of his production. Like I figure, like his shit is like to a point now where it's like stapled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you automatically kind of hear like
Mhm.
it's just real raw and like gritty, but it's just like etiquette.
Mm-hmm.
Larry
Yeah,
June or
like,
Dom
it's crazy.
Kennedy.
Why are you doing that?
Hey, no, you got hey. This is one that everybody.
Why
has
are
to
you
get
doing
asked.
that?
Larry June or
This is
Dom.
one that
Larry
everybody
Judah.
has to get asked. I'm gonna
'Cause,
know.
you know, it's
I'm
hard.
gonna know who you are by this answer.
But
Why are
but
you
no,
doing that?
It's hard because we're in like the Larry June era.
We're in a different time.
So it's like,
crazy.
how do you? But then you gotta remember the times where Dom, where was everybody was playing Platinum Chanel, the Whip every
I was
day.
just playing Dom and T Fly before I
Good.
pulled
Yeah,
up.
you feel me?
Legendary.
I mean, I'm not. Why that
You gotta
question?
think
though?
when
I
the yellow
respect
came out, my boy.
I respect it, but like you know what I'm saying. I just get like me personally. I'm a Dom Kennedy man. You know what I'm saying. Like I fuck with Dom Kennedy. Like, Dom is just.
I listen to Dom Kennedy. We all listen to Dom Kennedy. What, in middle school, high school?
Yeah,
Yeah,
know,
I don't
I'm
listen
like,
to it
man.
now. I like I listen to his old shit.
Yeah. His new. I respect it.
I respect it.
I respect
You know what I'm saying?
it.
That's all I
but
can say.
But his old shit, it's classic.
Classic.
It's honestly timeless music.
Mm-hmm.
Timeless West Coast music.
absolutely.
Most definitely. But why that question though? That's just
'Cause we already know
that's
what-
not.
We already know because online.
I see that debate all the time. I'm
And
like,
it's just
oh,
and it's just like we're already talking about how dope Larry June is because Larry June is dope.
leave June alone.
June is dope.
He's on his own
I don't
shit.
think I don't think, but
He's
like
on his
I
own
don't
tip.
think- I don't think like they don't really sound as similar.
They
Ma-
don't.
They don't really sound. I don't know why the comparison happened. Maybe it's just that style, like steezy rap or shit. I don't get
It's
it.
just the
but
style, bro. It's just how it
the
sounds.
beat choice,
It's just the look. It's
fly.
just little. It's like little things.
Yeah.
But people make it a bigger thing, like he's trying to steal. I'm like, nah,
This is not.
it's
'Cause
not.
It's his own. He has. His
It's
own
completely
thing.
different. It's completely different. But I get why you asked
Yeah.
that question. So do I have to hit the bong because I didn't answer the question?
You gotta hit the
Yes,
ball, my boy.
With that ball.
Only other motherfucker No Pressure Records Network.
Damn.
That's
Wild. Yeah, I can't answer that question either.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that's a good question. That's
Yeah.
hard. That's hard.
You know.
That's hard.
You
Yeah.
know. I got another question for you.
What's going on?
I know you did a lot of work in LA, obviously, and you traveled
Mhm.
around. What have been some of the trials and tribulations of being from the IE and doing what you do? You know what I'm saying?
Being from the IE, doing what I do. I don't know. I mean, traffic going to the LA. You know. I mean, but nah.
Yeah,
But
For real.
but
That's the whole thing. You just had 2 hours of it trying to get it back. Like fuck.
But trials and tribulations. Honestly, bro, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't feel like there was none. I don't really feel like there was one. If you want to get to a point, If you want to get somewhere, you're gonna get there.
Mm-hmm.
It really don't matter who's in
Gonna
front of
figure
you.
it out.
You gonna figure it out. It don't matter if that door closed on you. It don't matter if shit look very dark. If you even see that little bit of light through that door, through anywhere, bro, you're gonna get there. I don't care.
Yeah.
I swear, you will get there. So, no, I don't feel like, I don't think there, I never had that feeling
Mm-hmm.
because I had faith in what I was doing and the
Yeah.
people around me had the same faith. So I feel like our energy coming together just fused into something bigger. So we didn't really see none of that. It didn't really matter if you were from the IE. Are you
Yeah.
dope? Can you do this? Do you do that? Okay, let's come together.
Yeah.
Let's create something. So no, I don't think that. I think sometimes people may put that like on their shoulders, like
Yeah.
that is the problem. But bro, just work harder.
Yeah.
Just work harder. Just do what you do. At some point, you're gonna get to the point that you want to get to. Fuck what everyone else thinks or what everyone wants to see. Are you comfortable with where you at? Did you get to the point? Did you get to your goal? I think if we focus more on our goals and our steps
Mm.
and our process and do at least 1% a day, by the end of the year we'll be 1,200%
Exactly.
better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just think it's just about more so focusing on where you want to be at. And at that point, you're not even going to see other tribulations. I mean, people are going to try and be like, oh, no, I don't want you here. I don't want you there. But like I said, you can go over here and that person will help you
They'll
out.
fuck
You
with you.
know what I mean? You can go to that state, they'll fuck with you. You know, you can go to this group, they'll help you out. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Energy is energy, and it will find good energy. So, no.
Yeah.
That was one of the
Yeah.
best answers
No,
I heard.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
One of the best answers I heard.
And you know, while you're talking about it, what's some advice? I know you're already kind of giving out game right now, but what is some advice you could give to somebody ready to start their own podcast or ready to dive into it, like how you did, that they could take with them on their journey?
Be fearless. It don't matter if you mess up at the first time, second time, third time. You're gonna have mess ups at some point. At some point, you're gonna trip up. I mean, I think anything that we start doing, we're not good at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to work on it. We're gonna have to build our muscle on it.
Yeah.
So it's just about getting your feet wet and understanding what you want to do. I mean, you got that whiteboard right there.
Yeah.
So you just write down write down literally specifically what you want to do with the podcast. That's like one of the things I did. I'm like, okay, I want this sponsor. I want to work with this person. I want to do this. I want it to look like that. I want this commercial.
Mhm.
I want it to, flash like that. I want my pictures to look like this.
Yeah.
So it's just about maybe just being a little bit more meticulous
Okay.
and just being a little bit more organized
Word,
with
alright.
what you want to do and just being a little bit more intentional.
Mm.
And I think when making a podcast, find something that you really like to do authentically
Facts.
and
Mhm.
add it to your theme. It wasn't hard for me to add bong talk to my theme because I actually have conversations with people while smoking the bong.
Yeah.
So I'm
And it's
going
with you everywhere.
yeah, so I'm just gonna morph this into a thing,
Yeah.
into a theme, and I'm going to communicate with people. And when
Fire.
people can sense it's authentic, when people can sense it's actually something original,
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be hard to get to certain points. You're obviously gonna have to get put in work, no rain,
Yeah.
as they say.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to put in work. You're gonna have to, do this, do that. It may get a little rough, it may get a little slow at times, but just remain consistent.
Absolutely.
Remain consistent. You really never know who's watching. You never know who you're really inspiring, honestly. So it's honestly
That's dope.
disrespectful to give up. Shit. So let's keep going, bro.
I'm gonna
Y'all
give
heard
you
it first.
one more question.
Yeah.
This one off the wall. 50 Cent or Big L?
50.
Yeah.
My boy said 50. Talk about it.
50.
Okay.
Man, I love Big L, but to be totally honest, hip hop heads made me mad. That wasn't really my time. I grew
feel you.
up. I'm 50 Cent, bro. I remember, bro, going to elementary school, listening to Big Boy's Neighborhood, listening to 50 Cent on the
Yeah.
radio.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
nah, that's like stapled in my childhood.
Same.
definitely. I played those video games
Yeah,
too.
bro,
What was it? 50
what?
Cent? Like, was it? What was that
Bulletproof.
game called? Yeah, bro.
He was just playing it on the computer last
Crazy.
week.
Just playing on a
That game is
computer.
crazy.
Crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
video games. I'm like, oh yeah, bro. 50 Cent. That's my guy. But Big L, my favorite song is Danger Zone.
Legend.
You know what I mean? So I
on,
know
bro.
about Big L. R.I.P.
Yeah.
You know, to him. I think Big L. I mean, that was one of Jay-Z's big homies. There's like a radio freestyle of Jay-Z and
I
Big
remember
L
that. Yes, that
rapping
was-
back and forth.
So let me talk about this. That was the coldest shit I've ever heard when I
Yeah.
was younger, and I used to just play that shit over and over in my
Yeah.
headphones, just walking the class. Like, you feel me? I remember that
Mhm.
shit just verbatim. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was just legendary shit. So I asked you that question because I know the times have changed, but like just the braggadocio, like kind of they had similarities there, and I wanted to see like the test of time. How did that transfer over? You know what I'm saying?
I
So
think just Big L didn't have enough music
yeah,
to really like, don't get it fucked up. He stamped of what he did as a great, but
yeah.
like if we got 4 more albums before that, I think we're talking about a whole nother
Yeah.
we're talking about a whole nother person.
I think that's why Biggie sometimes doesn't get
the praise.
the praise because he has mixtapes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He has mixtapes, but he had 2 albums realistically, and the second album was after he died.
Yeah.
So realistically, he had
One
one
album.
when he was alive.
Yeah.
Bro died at what, 24?
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
Yeah.
That's very young.
That's very young.
You know what I'm saying? So but it's just I just think sometimes it doesn't really matter how many albums you put out. What was the impact that you had
No, Coach,
while you were there?
I feel
And
Exactly.
it's better than some people's 5 albums that they
I
put
feel
out.
that.
So it is what it is. Don't really matter if you got 1 or 2. If it's impactful, it's impactful.
If it's slap, it's slap.
If
my
it's slap,
boy.
it's slap. It's all good.
Hey man, thank you for coming through, bro. And I want to call this one just a part 1. I feel like I gotta have you back again one of these days. You
Cool.
feel me? And but we appreciate you coming through, man. Well, I'm glad that people got to learn a little something about you. You feel me? And make sure you guys say what's up, and make sure you guys subscribe to his subscribe to his Instagram. I'm gonna have everything in the link in the description and all that. Make sure you guys follow up with him. He has amazing content. So especially if you're watching this from my platform, you know what I'm saying, and you fuck with me, you for sure gonna fuck with content on Nappy's page. What's your page under on YouTube right now?
It's under Nappy 2000.
Nappy
If you
2000.
just type in Bong Talk, Bong Tong Sit Down,
It'll all pop up.
It'll pop up.
right
It'll
there
pop
on
up.
YouTube, and
Yeah.
we're gonna have it right here in the link in the description for y'all. So make sure you guys go ahead and stay up to date with everything. You feel me? We dropping, man, and thank you again for coming through, bro.
Of course, bro. Thank you.
You feel me? Until next time, y'all already
Sir.
know the drill. Yeah. Go ahead and click that link and subscribe. Stay up to date with everything. No pressure. You feel me? We got tons of more content coming y'all way. So until next time, y'all. Peace and love, everybody. You feel me?